Kayode Egbetokun has ordered an investigation into the reports of Amnesty International concerning the extrajudicial killing in the southeastern part of the country. Before we delve right into the details of today's news, if this is your first time here, you have not subscribed to this channel, kindly click on the subscribe button down below. Also turn on the post notification bell. That way you'll be the first person to get notified each time we upload a new video. Also leave your opinions in the comment section below as well. Without further delay, let's delve right into the details of today's news. The Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun, has ordered a review of a report by Amnesty International alleging extrajudicial killings and human rights violations in the Southeast. The 128-page report titled A Decade of Impunity, Attacks and Unlawful Killings in Southeast Nigeria accused the Nigerian police force and other security agencies of committing abuses in the region. In a statement on Saturday, the first public relations officer, Okoye Okoye, said the IG directed relevant departments and field formations to conduct a line-by-line assessment of a report. He added that the review would compare the allegations with operational records, field intelligence, and reports from command and tactical units in the Southeast. In line with his unwavering commitment to transparency and accountability and operational professionalism, the IG has directed relevant departments and affected field formations to undertake a meticulous line-by-line assessment of a report. This process will involve cross-referencing the allegations with internal operational records, field intelligence and situation reports from police commands and tactical units within the Southeast region, the statement partly reads. Adejobi noted that while the police force is committed to protecting the rights of citizens, some past reports by Amnesty International contained inaccuracies and generalizations. It is equally necessary to place on record that previous reports by Amnesty International have on occasion included factual inaccuracies and sweeping generalizations. The current review will therefore be guided by facts, operational evidence, and a dedication to institutional integrity, he said. He said the force would issue a detailed response at the conclusion of a review, adding that the police remain committed to accountability, human rights training, and reforms. At the conclusion of a review, the force will issue a detailed and evidence-based response addressing the specific issues raised in the report. These engagements will reflect the force's principled approach to constructive criticism and its responsibility to protect public trust through verified information and contextual clarity. The Inspector General of Police reaffirms the unwavering commitment of the Nigerian police force to lawful, accountable, and rights-based policing. The force continues to enhance its internal accountability mechanisms, improve training in human rights standards, and deepen institutional reforms in line with global best practices, he said. Adejobi added that the police is open to engaging civil society groups, human rights bodies, international partners, and the National Human Rights Commission on the matter. There is something I would love to point out in what we have read so far is the fact that the police spokesperson Okoye Okoye said they are going to compare and contrast their own records with what Amnesty International is saying. And at the end of the day, maybe he knows, but is just trying to play by the book or trying to stick to the records. What you have on book might be different from the reality of things on ground, might be different from eyewitness accounts, might be different from how things are actually handled. They would not include all of their absurd behavior. They would not include all of their bad practices in the field. They would not include those things in their record. Or who do you think would go to the field and misbehave and then include all of that in their reports, saying that, we did this, and all of that? Nobody. They wouldn't. I don't think they would. So you saying that you're going to cross-check, what Amnesty International is saying, and the records you have on ground is that I don't think that is it. I don't think they are serious about actually investigating. Because if they are serious about actually investigating what has gone wrong or what has actually happened, you will be talking about sending men. You will be talking about constituting a committee, independent committee, to go on ground in those locations that might have been mentioned, to those places to find out what actually happened from eyewitnesses, from people that were present when it happened, to actually investigate and make sure that they prosecute those that were involved. Not that you will say you want to cross-check it line by line. Line by line. Is that how to do investigation? What is written down might be totally different from reality. The realities on ground at those locations or on the field. And they also mentioned the fact that there have been inconsistencies in Amnesty International reports. Please, does Amnesty International, do they have anybody that they want to please or godfather anywhere? Or politician that they might want to please anywhere? No, I don't think so. These people are just into independent organizations that are giving reports of what they have found out, and I think and hope that Kayode Egbetokun would actually do due diligence and not just pay lip service to these things we're talking about, to the killings and the extrajudicial killings in the southeastern part of the country. You all, before we go, guys, let's take a look at a couple of reactions that we got online. The first comment I have here comes from Chizoba. It says, an exercise in futility. At the end of the day, the police would exonerate itself and heap the blame on IPOB. Exactly. We already know the outcome, even right from the beginning, but I just hope that they're able to, maybe once in their life, they're able to do the right thing. Their conscience is able to, prick them enough for them to do the right thing. They would never admit guilt. That is one thing about government agencies. Never. They would never admit guilt, even if it's obvious, or even if the obvious is glaring. You guys remember what happened with the NSAS protests at the toll gate? The government till tomorrow never admitted guilt, despite the fact that even CNN investigation, they came out with a video of what happened that night, live footages and all of that. They never admitted that people died there. All they did was, just cover it up and saying nobody died. It was just two people. How many, was it just one or two people that died? And it's really so bad. Lukman says, check well, oh. Facts are there, oh. Imo is a place to focus on. Igwe Gregory says, nonsense. Most people, I think, know that it's not going anywhere, It is well, oh, my people. You guys, let's have your thoughts and your opinions in the comment section below. Thank you very much for listening and watching. I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now.